Everything in the universe, from the smallest subatomic particles to the aggregates of galaxies, is in a state of endless upheaval, as in a phantasmagoria kaleidoscope. But what is the driver of these transformations? Modern science has demonstrated that these transformations are linked with the protagonist of this course, energy. In order to understand this, we need first to recognize that every past and present modification of stars, planets, and the small cleft which is the Earth can be attributed to energy transformations. The Earth planet was formed around 4.6 billion years ago. It was originated from the gravitational collapse of part of the gas and dust cloud from which the solar system formed. Since then, it has been transforming for the unceasing action of huge energy flows. The most impressive of these flows is the electromagnetic radiation from the Sun. It is several thousand times bigger than other two contributions, the heat from the deep core of the planet and the gravitational action of other celestial bodies. These are the main energy drivers that contributed to the evolution of our planet in the form of continuously changing radiative energy balance, plate tectonics, and extraterrestrial collisions. The forming period of the Earth has been referred as the Hadean Aeon from Hades, the Greek god of the underworld. In its early stage, the Earth was at very high temperatures. This was mainly due to three factors: the radioactive decay of constituting elements, the primordial energy from the accretion process, and the continuous collisions with other wandering bodies. Volcanoes and lighter vapors from the inner core contributed to the formation of an early atmosphere that was rich in hydrogen sulfide, methane, carbon dioxide, and steam. Slowly, about 4 billion years ago, temperature reduced. Differentiation of the Earth began and crust and first primordial continents originated. When temperature decreased under 100 degrees Celsius, water vapors condensed, forming of first oceans, rivers, and lakes. This event was probably due to the big splat that led to the formation of the Moon around 4.5 billion years ago. The thick layer of dust originated from this impact accumulated in the high atmosphere and in turn affected the radiative energy balance between the Earth and the Sun. Temperature reduced because of the lower incoming solar energy. In this remote time, around 3.8 billion years ago, there was an exceptional event, and for what we know to date, unique in the universe: the appearance of the biological life. A tenable scientific assumption is that particular environmental conditions originated material entities capable of reproducing and changing themselves with a mechanism that today we call evolution. Early life was first characterized by simple and unicellular structures. Probably hyperthermophiles prokaryotes lacking a membrane-bound nucleus evolved near deep ocean hydrothermal vents where chemical and thermal energy were available. Life developed in more and more complex structures. About 3.5 billion years ago, more complex organisms were capable to escape hydrothermal settings to the Earth's surface where higher solar energy was available. An example were cyanobacteria that obtained their energy through photosynthesis, producing oxygen as byproduct. As a result, cyanobacteria converted the early reducing atmosphere into an oxidizing one, causing the great oxygenation process. Anaerobic organisms came to the extinction and biodiversity was stimulated. Archean ecology used the same biogeochemical cycles as modern Earth. Purple and cyanobacteria did what mitochondria and chloroplast do today in the carbon cycle. In addition, cyanobacteria have a major role in the nitrogen cycle because of their fixing capability. Microbial plankton sustained significant emission of dimethyl-sulfide, important in the sulfur cycle as today. After 2 billion years from its formation, the Earth looked very different from its early hellish landscapes. The slow universe evolution had started under the pressure of major planetary and life energy processes.